Okay. Hello there. Sorry, I know that's a Star Wars reference. I should be doing Lord of the Rings references, not Star Wars references. Kind of fake fan am I? I'm just a tourist in this fandom, not a real fan. I'm sorry. I need any and all opportunity to invoke the name of Obi-Wan Kenobi, our Lord and Savior. But anyway, for the two people that are going to be watching this, uh, thank you for watching my nonsense. Um, if you clicked on this, you know what's up. Just like the last two streams, just going to be playing some Battle for Middle Earth 2. Best game ever. I highly recommend it. It's just unfortunate that it's almost impossible to acquire this game because of licensing BS. Don't know who currently owns the license to this game. Don't know if it's Electronic Arts. Don't know if it's Warner Brothers who currently have the game license for Lord of the Rings. But whoever's at fault here, very annoyed that they don't just find a way to distribute and sell this game on any of the storefronts like Steam or whatever fucking storefront EA is using these days. That's the thing. There are places out there where you can acquire this game through illegitimate means, but that's what's going to happen if you don't take an older game and make it freely available for public consumption through legitimate means. Then people are going to find a way to pirate this stuff. Just saying. So otherwise, it's like impossible for any newcomers to find this game unless they already own it. It's just unfortunate, but what are you going to do? Anyway, now that I'm done rambling and taking a sip of water, let me just get this set up. Like I said in my screen, I am going to be playing as Misty Mountains here. I'm not really the best at that faction. There are factions that I'm much better at, like Gondor or Rivendell or Isengard. But I haven't played Misty Mountains in a while, so I just thought, fuck it, let's give them a shot. Anybody who ends up watching this later could potentially be watching a train wreck, since, like I said, it's not the best faction for me. But that's okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine, guys. I think I'm going to make my ally Isengard. I like having, evil factions versus good factions, or good factions versus evil factions. Keep it kind of thematically consistent with the books and the movies. That's just me, though. Sometimes I do, random factions and just kind of do a roll of the dice and see where it lands. But a lot of the time, I do like picking preset factions, which I'm going to do here. So Misty Mountains for me, Isengard for my ally. My enemies, let's do Lothlorien. And let's do Rohan. Let me flip them around, though. I'll do Lothlorien. Rohan. Okay. All right. That works. I'll keep that the way it is. Everything looks good there. All right. Let's pick my map. Don't want to do the same map I did yesterday. Yeah, let's do this map. That looks good. That looks fine. It looks like there's a bit of distance between my base and my allies' base, but that's okay. Okay. I think we're good to go here. Let's do it. I mean, we're going up against Rohan, so that means I'm probably gonna have to build a lot of spearmen to deal with their frickin' cavalry, since that's Rohan's whole point, I guess. I mean, what's funny? In the recent times that I've been playing as a Rohan in this game, I just find I find that building like a full blown cavalry army is just requires too much micromanagement because if the enemy has like a boatload of spearmen ready for you and you just run your cavalry right into them, you're gonna like wipe out your cavalry. So it's just you gotta pull your cavalry back, hit them from the flanks. It just requires a whole lot of micromanagement when you're playing as Rohan. So I mean, what I've been doing lately when I've been playing as Rohan, I've just been building like infantry armies. Which kind of like defeats the whole purpose of Rohan, but I don't know. I just couldn't be bothered to micromanage cavalry and infantry anymore. That's just me. Anyway, build myself a mountain orc lodge. Start getting some mountain orcs. Um, Unfortunately, Misty Mountains has fuck all in the way of defense. They cannot build walls. They can build these cheap, shitty little arrow towers, but that's about all they have in terms of defense. So you really have to rely on your heroes and your units to defend you. I mean, I get it, but it's just like it's, it's one of the big downsides when it comes to them. And as I said on the stream yesterday, it's always a roll of the dice when it comes to whether or not the enemy players are going to attack you or attack your ally. They usually tend to just gang up on one of you, and you don't know what's going to happen until they start attacking you. So, but I'll start with some slashers and some spearmen. I'll start talking about some other stuff in a bit. I just want to kind of get set up here first. Oh, if I didn't know any better, I would think that they are going after me from the looks of it. Yep, they are certainly going after me. Okay, well. Gotta get ready then. All right, gonna put my rally point over here. This is gonna be my little choke point. Hmm. Okay, now let's build another tower. I don't often like to build goblins because they're cheap and shitty units. But sometimes I like to load up the towers with goblin archers just for some additional defense. The hell was that about? Well, thank you, Lothlorien, for defeating that troll for me so I could take the credit for destroying the troll there. I really appreciate it. That was so nice of you. All right. Start building the rest of this stuff. Are you really going to start trying to go around the back? God, you're annoying. Very annoying. Gonna build myself a troll lair soon. Alrighty. For anybody who may end up watching this, you'll probably notice I haven't built any heroes yet. I'm probably not gonna build any heroes for a while, because Misty Mountains heroes are quite shitty, to be honest with you. Their heroes are quite shitty. They just they don't have a lot of health and damage. They just die really quickly. It's kind of annoying. And they cost like the same amount of resources as heroes for like a lot of the other factions do, but they're just, I don't know, they're just really shit. Don't understand it. All right, built a troll there. So yeah, I find that when I'm playing as Misty Mountains, your best bet is to focus on building up units rather than heroes. Just a lot better like use of your money. I mean, later on, like late into the game, um, after you have like a lot of free money to spend, then at that point, all right, you might as well just build the heroes because why not? But early in the game, when your resources are finite and limited, um, you're best off building up units at first rather than heroes. I'm no expert at this game, but that's my advice. That's what I found out from trial and error. I failed a lot at playing Misty Mountains at first, and eventually I found out that focusing on units is what really worked for me. Um, yeah, I've got a decent little army so far. Got one squad of slashers, one squad of spearmen, two squads of orc archers. I did upgrade my troll lair, so I want to I'll build myself a squad of snow trolls. Oh, here they come. Actually, let me upgrade the fire arrows first for my archers. Oh god, freaking Lothlorien archers, they're just slaughtering my melee units. But that's Lothlorien for you. Get another squad of slashers and spearmen in here to replace the ones I lost. Got myself a lumber mill, get some extra resources. But yeah, anywho, it is kind of a shame that their heroes aren't so great. I mean, Bolg, who's kind of the faction leader, he's the most expensive hero. He can kind of hold his own, but I mean, he does cost like the most resources, so I mean, I would expect him to be able to hold his own. But I don't know, all the others, like they really can't hold their own in a fight, and they just kind of die pretty quickly unless they're supported by a shit ton of your units. Even the Great Goblin, whose image I used as the thumbnail for this video, even he can't hold his own despite his immense girth. It's a real shame. I actually really like the Great Goblin. I mean, look, people give the Hobbit movies all kinds of shit, and I totally understand why. But at the same time, like I don't know, I really kind of liked him. He's a very minor character in both the books and the movie, but I don't know, I liked his voice, I liked his personality. I like how when he has the dwarves at his mercy, in the movie, he just like starts singing at them. I love that shit. And even when I don't know, I'm sure that there's some people out here who wouldn't like it because it doesn't sound like something a fantasy creature would say, I guess. But when Gandalf kills him and like slashes his gut open, I love how he's just like, "That'll do it." I love it. And oh, bless the devs who made this the mod that I'm playing. Um, Bless them for including that voice line in the game. Like when you recruit the Great Goblin and he like dies in combat, he will. That's the line that he will use when he dies. He'll be like, "That'll do it." Just oh, thank you. I thank you for including that. You beautiful devs. I'm actually managing pretty well for now. I mean, it seems like this is a very choke pointy map. So it's kind of prevented the Rohan army from coming down and fucking with me too. Um, my ally is basically like pinning down Rohan while I am pinning down the Lothlorien army. Rather than both of them being able to gang up on me at once, which is always the worst whenever that shit happens. Although, ooh, it looks like there's a big, sizable Rohan force coming for my ally. Are you really gonna make me go up there to bail you out, ally? I might have to, yeah. I might have to go up there and help him. All right, gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah, I'll build one more squad of Moria archers uh, to garrison in these towers for some additional defense. All right. But yeah, as I've always said, there's a lot of stuff I like in the Hobbit movies. There's a lot of stuff that I think works perfectly fine in terms of how they depicted some of the characters. Um, Even them including certain things that were not in the books. I mean, I know you're always going to get like book purists who hate that kind of shit, but I don't mind the fact that they like in the Hobbit movies they included like the whole Dol Guldur storyline, which was like covered in the appendices in the books and stuff. I don't mind the fact that they like included that. I don't mind the fact that they included Radagast the Brown. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in there that I really don't mind. All right, I know I just went on and on talking about how shitty the Misty Mountains heroes are, but listen, after talking about the Great Goblin, I gotta recruit the Great Goblin. I just gotta do it. Gotta do it. It might come back to bite me in the ass, but oh, there's Eowyn. Kill Eowyn. Kill her. Oh, she's dead. Okay. Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna pull back now. I also love this power. This superpower calls in the three trolls that were in the Hobbit movie. Tom, Bert, and William, I think their name was. It's kind of neat. They pull out like a pot of stew, and if you gather around it, it will like heal up your units. I love that shit. Okay, we take stock of what I have. All right, I actually did pretty well for myself, and my ally has built. Oh, there's the Great Goblin. There's my boy. I mean, he's supported by some units, so he might actually do okay for himself this time around. Let's actually build. Oh, I can't build a a dragon lair yet. I gotta get this upgrade first. Alright, let's do that. That's one thing I always slack off on whenever I am playing as Misty Mountains. I always forget about the dragon units, the fire drakes and uh, the actual dragon. Can't forget about that this time. Um, oh, of course, now they're down here. Gotta love that. Also need to fully upgrade my Mountain Orc Lodge. I want to get Bulg's Bodyguard and some of the other elite units. Stop destroying my resource structures, you fucks. Filthy elves. I am heavily racist against elves. I mean, only because I'm playing as Misty Mountains right now. Kind of comes with the territory when you're playing as them. Okay, that upgrade has been purchased. Let's build a Fire Drake lair. Oh, we are just smashing them. Smashing them to pieces. I love it. Love to see it. Oh, you're gonna run. You're gonna run like a little bitch. Gonna run like a little bitch. Oh, Gollum. Oh, he's over there. No! Don't let him get Gollum. I'll let him get away with the ring. Screw it. Okay. Killed Celeborn. See, he's like he's singing. I love it. I love the Great Goblin. He's like one of my favorite like minor antagonists in all of like the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit movies. I just there's something so wholesome about him. I love his dialogue. He's such a cheerful fellow. Really love the guy. How could anybody hate him? My towers are just slaughtering these guys. Yeah, there they are. They got away with the ring. Now I think the ring heroes that you summon when you're playing as Rohan are just Frodo and Sam, which they're probably like the weakest of the ring heroes. Not really super concerned about that. Oh, and there's my Fire Drake. Cool. God, in the base game, the thing that was really annoying about the Fire Drake, it was one of the reasons why goblins were my least favorite army in the base game, was because uh, you build these Fire Drakes, which are like these super powerful units, um, but they do friendly fire. So, like, it doesn't even matter how powerful they are when they're blasting all these enemy units with fire and stuff. If your units are nearby, like all of your units are going to get caught on fire too. It's like, okay, it just makes it like a pain in the ass. So, like you're better off just not even building them at that point because they're going to do as much damage. Uh, like they're going to do more harm than good, basically. Oh man, okay. So they're attacking from two sides right now. Lothlorian's attacking me down here. Okay, this is quite annoying. I neglect my defenses for 2 seconds, and then this is what happens. Oh, yeah, these towers are like made of paper. I mean, I should recover from it quickly, but it's like still, it's just annoying. You see, that's just so much better. You know, the Fire Drake doesn't do friendly fire in this one. Love to see it. It's just so much more useful. All right, let's rebuild these towers quickly. I'm probably going to build Bolg. I also want to. I need to build at least one mountain giant. So those things just absolutely wreck enemy buildings. I love the lack of friendly fire. I mean, there are some things in this game that do friendly fire, but I'm just glad it's not the freaking mountain giants or the fire drakes rather anymore. Might disband one of those goblin units once I am in a more stable position right now. All right, you get in there, goblins. All right, I got a full stack army now. So now I can devote the rest of my resources to recruiting the rest of my heroes. Um, Sweet. Oh shit, let me go grab that stuff. There's a lot of just free resources up there. Actually, let's take these guys out first. Oh, I'm going to summon the Watcher here. Oh, it's perfect. Big old octopus boy. Kill him. Kill him. Oh, it's just perfect. Oh, beautiful. If you summon that right into the middle of an enemy army, like in a choke point, oh, that is perfect. Just beautiful. Okay, I have enough resources for Bulg now, so let me recruit him. Hey, wait a minute. How is that possible? Look, it's the three trolls right there after they got frozen by Gandalf's staff. How could they be there when I'm about to summon them here? That's a plot hole. It's what we call a plot hole. See? They're right there. But they're also right there. Ridiculous. Anyway, yeah. With a few changes, I firmly believe that the Hobbit movies could have been excellent. Um, I mean, for one thing, I I've always been a proponent of there being 2 movies rather than 3. Some people say that it only should have been, 1 movie because there was only 1 book. I mean, I don't entirely agree with that. I think 1 movie would have been too little. You could do it. That's the thing. It's not like it would be impossible to do it. I just think it would have felt like super rushed. If you had done, the Hobbit book in only 1 movie, it just would have felt really rushed. And I think a lot of people would have like found themselves being like, "Well, what was the point of that movie?" Like what were the themes? What was the character? Like those are the kinds of questions people would be asking. Um, had there only been one Hobbit movie. Whereas like I don't know, I think that two movies would have been that nice sweet spot. It would have been that nice sweet spot between like um it's not too much, but it's not too little. It gives you enough time to world build, um, and bring you on to like what the current state of Middle Earth is, compared to the Lord of the Rings trilogy. It would give you like more time to develop characters and make them more interesting. Um, but yeah, 3 movies was too much. The 3 movies was definitely too much. You will not catch me defending the 3 movie thing. Oh, there's a frickin' Ent attacking my structures. How dare you, sir? I'm gonna have to kill you now. We could have been friends. We could have been friends. But sadly. Actually, no, we never could have been friends. Because I have to defeat you in order to win the game. Get the resources. Get him, get him, get him. My ally and enemy pretty much got all of those. That's wonderful. Kill those guys. Kill those motherfuckers. Oh, there are more resources over here, though. I'm surprised nobody grabbed that. It's like they don't know that they're there or something. Weird. What else can I'm gonna be moving out soon, because I've recruited all the heroes. I mean, I guess I could have my heroes gain more XP. Might do that actually. Yeah, let me gonna have my units get some experience. All right, you guys go over here. All right, actually, I'm gonna disband this unit of goblins. Hmm. All right, kill those guys. Yeah, the Misty Mountains heroes are not that bad when you have all of them like working together as a unit. Alone, like one by one, they are pretty much useless. But when you have them all together, I mean, they can actually do some damage. That's good. Gonna build some more stuff atop my some more emplacements on my fortress. That's what I meant to say. I can get my fortress fully upgraded. All right, I'm going to send my heroes out, see if I can get them even more experience. Hey, kill those guys. Come on, ally. Don't let them attack my structures. Um, what else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, I mentioned Star Wars earlier. I mentioned the Ventress thing yesterday, but um, there's been some very interesting how would you put it? So some very interesting arguments in favor of her getting resurrected. It's like, oh, it's Night Sister magic, which makes perfect sense because Night Sisters are all about that. It's like, okay, uh, what's your point? Just because it was bad in one thing, that doesn't like make it okay in another. It's just I don't know. Like that's kind of a silly argument. I've always thought that. It's like, that's the thing. I mean, not just with Star Wars, but also like just Dave Filoni in particular. Like I wonder how aware he is that like he's become like a meme now in terms of like he cannot let any of his characters go. Any of the characters that I know he didn't create Asajj Ventress, but he did make use of her extensively on the Clone Wars. I'm sure he has some sort of attachment to the character in that sense. And, you know, uh, it's just like, all right, so I'm gonna bring her back, even though I made the choice to have her be killed off in a novel. Because that novel, for the record, where she originally dies, that was based on an unfinished Clone Wars arc that he had written. So I mean, he made the original choice to essentially kill Ventress, but then I guess came to regret it later. It's like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Like I don't know. Like maybe you should have like thought harder about not killing her in the first place if that's what gonna be your perspective. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just the whole resurrection thing. It's always just such a slippery slope, isn't it? Like once when you do it once, it's hard to basically close that Pandora's box. Oh, my heroes are just slaughtering these guys. I don't know why the Lothlorien army just like kind of stopped sending units. I mean, they were sending a lot of shit at me before, but like now they're not really sending as much. Almost made me like cautious for a little bit there. It's like, are they prepared something really hefty for me? Is that what's going on here? I don't trust this. Gonna use my dragon ability to yeah, torch a lot of their base. There you go. It's my ultimate ability for Misty Mountains. Oh, look at that. Just burning down your forest, Lothlorien. Love to see it. I mean, they're gonna rebuild everything after the fire dissipates. But oh, I would hope that Treebeard would catch on fire, but it doesn't look like he's going to. Oh well. I'm actually gonna build a fortress. I'm gonna build a second fortress near my allies' base, just to kind of help defend a bit. I could actually find space for it. Yeah, that right there is good. I got the money lying around, so why not? Yeah, let me see what my units can do on their own. I'll attack some of their resource structures. That'll do it. Just can't get that out of my head now. Ugh. Like I want to rewatch the Hobbit movies just for this handsome gentleman, this handsome corpulent gentleman. What even is his level 10 ability? Oh, it's just like a big debuff ability. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I think I'm kind of stirring up the hornet's nest here. Oh, yeah, he died because he probably ran into a bunch of spearmen. I wish I could dismount him off of the wolf, but you can't. Like he's kind of like Sharku, the Warg Rider leader that Isengard has. Like they're basically a fully mounted hero. Like you can't switch them on and off the mount. Makes it kind of annoying sometimes. So they are much more susceptible to spearmen when they're mounted. Die, you bastards. Probably don't even use half of these abilities most of the time. You know, they summoned eagles to try and take me out, but they're not really doing anything to me. They're just damaging me a bit, but I don't think they're going to kill any of my heroes. Oh, leave me alone. Leave me alone. All right, I think I'm going to move out. Try and take out the Lothlorien base. Oh, that eagle died just when I was about to attack him. That's okay. Yeah, I'll bring these goblins with me. Okay. All right, let's move. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like the AI, it's like all the AI broke or something. Just doesn't seem like all three of the AI armies are really doing much right now. Oh, okay. Actually, it looks like my allies are starting to move out, and even Lothlorien kind of woke up again too. God, he's oh my god, he's almost about to die again. Jeez. No, don't kill my troll boys. They're good boys. All right, start attacking their base. Let's do it. All right, their fortress is down. All right, that army's defeated. Now we just got Rohan left to deal with. Good times. All right, what else should I build? Well, let me. What did I lose? I'll build another unit of archers, I guess. I'll build another mountain giant. And I'll build another stone troll if I can. Damn it. Tried to call in the Watcher in the water there, but wasn't able to. Ugh. Yeah, so, alright. I got a pretty sizable army now. Oh, I lost. Did I lose my Fire Drake? Yeah, it looks like I did. I didn't even see that happen. That's okay. I think the Flying Dragon is more useful. Alright, so I got 3 squads of Orc Archers. I got a Dragon, Bolg's Bodyguard, 2 squads of Orc Spearmen, 1 squad of Orc Slashers, my heroes, 1 Stone Troll, and 2 Mountain Giants. Not bad. Call in the temporary units too, if I can. There you go. Called in. I love calling in the Watcher on top of their units. That is just so much fun. Eowyn went flying because she got hit by that thing. Looks like a couple of their heroes are going flying. Aemir got hit too. It's so satisfying. Okay. I think I killed I killed Aemir and Eowyn. Oh boy. Actually, wow. Got a bunch of stuff coming for us now. Could really use my allies' help right now, but what are you gonna do? Oh, my dragon died. You gotta be kidding me. That's not cool. Yeah, that's right. You better fucking die. Alright, let's use the dragon on their base now. Man, that is a well-defended base, actually. Oh, love it. Oh, alright. Let's try that again. We were a bit inconvenienced by them, but I think we're ready to go. Theoden's just sitting there for some reason. That was weird. Oh, I forgot that, the Great Goblin has a leadership ability. I gotta use that. Alright, let's go. Alright. What are you gonna do with a battering ram, dude? Come on. Come on. What do you think you're doing? Silly goose. Oh, actually, kill those dudes. Alright. Took out some of their towers. Let's destroy their stables. Alright. Let's go after their fortress now. Alright. Let's destroy the rest of their base. I can call in the Balrog now, so I'm gonna do that too. See if I can use the Balrog's big flame ability. Ah. Alright, nice. Man, my Isengard ally, I feel like barely did anything. Oh, that's okay. Ah, victorious. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. How did they get the highest final score? Yeah, I feel like they were barely doing anything. I don't know. Maybe there was more going on up there that I wasn't paying attention to. I mean, I was the one who basically took out both of their bases, though. I deserve more of the credit. I deserve more of the credit, damn it. Uh, Anywho, it's pretty much all I got for today. I'm going to call it quits here. And, but I'm sure I'll be around again to play some more. See you later.